Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and this is Chris Grayson.
Yes, I thought, it was finally time. People have been clamoring for me to be on the show, so I thought, you know what? Let's give the people what they want. Let's jump in here, join you for the morning. Yeah.
Thank you for indulging us.
Sure.
We're lucky to have you. You are the head of TMZ Gaming.
TMZ Gaming, that's right. So if you people want to see more gaming content, more influencers, streamers, news like that, I'm the guy. And get in the comments and let us know if there's any people that you're looking to see or any sort of news that you're hoping to get out of the gaming world. I'm the one.
I love this. Yeah. Talking directly to the fans already. Your first live podcast.
You got to give the fans what they want. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's good you're here, mate. It's good you're here. We're going to talk about a few interesting stuff.
What do we got today, Charlie?
Shia LaBeouf, after he got arrested for like going after a staff member at a bar, he was back on the streets for Mardi Gras.
I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm surprised. I mean, Shia LaBeouf, he gets after it. And he had a really rocky night, it seems.
He did.
I'm just really praying. I'm hoping for the guy. T's and P's to Shia LaBeouf. I'm a huge fan. I've loved his acting ever since Even Stevens.
Yeah, he's an odd guy, but I mean, I kind of like him too. So we're going to talk about that off the top, but also we'll talk about this Brianna LaPaglia or whatever he pronounced it.
Oh, you use her government name.
Oh, Chickenfry. Sorry.
I go with Chickenfry.
Chickenfry. Sorry.
I didn't know you guys were.
No, that was a mistake.
Okay.
That's a typo.
A slip up.
Yeah. So Chickenfry, she talked about Zach getting married to a girl who looks like her, basically saying just proves he's jealous.
You do look alike.
And finally, Sweeney and Scooter Braun just might be the real deal. Wasn't sure before this video, but now it looks like...
You were a doubter?
I just don't think they make sense. Like the sexiest woman in the world.
You're
and
off on this.
Lame.
You're off. You're way off on this, Charlie.
Isn't Scooter lame?
No, dude. Scooter's a stud.
Okay.
Scooter's a stud.
He's a Sigma?
Yeah, no, I don't know about it being a Sigma, but he might be an alpha, man.
Oh, nice. Okay, we're live on YouTube. We're live. So if you're out there, leave your comments. We'll talk about them at the end of the show. We do that, Chris.
Okay, I'm excited.
But also if you're on Spotify or Apple.
Wherever you get your podcast, really.
Love you guys. Okay, Shia LaBeouf, he went back out onto the streets of Mardi Gras right after his arrest. So you'll remember, we did the story yesterday. He got beat up outside a pub. And it seemed like he kind of deserved it because he went after the staff there. And so the patrons beat him up or whatever. He got taken to hospital straight away. And then from hospital, he got taken to the big house.
Sure. Yeah. It seems like the guy had a really rough night. Poor Shia, man. That's just all I'm thinking about. Poor Shia. I hope he gets the help he needs.
Poor Shia in the, what happened. But before he got arrested, he must have been having the time of his life.
And it looks like he was being a menace, so I don't want to make excuses for the behavior. He was acting crazy. I mean, the videos we got of him getting beaten up outside the bar and getting held down, it's tough to watch for the guy.
And then, after all that, he went back out onto the streets of New Orleans, waving... his arrest warrant,
I couldn't
his arrest
believe
papers.
that video. I was like, this has to have been before when I saw that video. There's no way that this happened after everything we saw. But I mean, Shia LaBeouf.
He's got all the beads around his neck. He's got people coming up to him constantly.
We have the video here.
This is him with his paper. Is that his papers there? It's just like...
So those are his arrest papers? We've confirmed that information?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, we have. Crazy.
He
doesn't look like he just got all beat up. He looks fine. He's looking normal.
Well, I mean, this was the night of Mardi Gras, though. You know what Mardi means?
I don't.
In French, means Tuesday, right?
Oh, yeah, Fat Tuesday. Right.
Fat Tuesday. So he didn't want to miss the Tuesday night
He
festivities.
couldn't miss the Tuesday night.
If you get arrested in, the afternoon, you go back out.
But don't you get thrown in the clink for the night? Isn't it, you get put in the drunk tank or something? How does he get... You think he pulled some strings to get back out on there?
Well, I think he got arrested on Lundi Gras.
Oh.
The day before Mardi.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lundy's Monday.
Well, this is why I come to the TMZ podcast. You get the facts, you get the information. So confused people like me can work it all out. Okay, so the next day, he's back out.
The next day, he's back out.
Okay, that makes
he's
sense.
Talking to people. He's acting a little strange. Everyone's filming him. I mean, why go back out? If you're going to go back out, wear a disguise maybe if you don't want to get recognized.
What, you want to see him in with the glasses, with the mustache and the nose type thing?
Well, it's Mardi Gras. Put on some beads and some face paint or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's still going to be looking like Shia LaBeouf. I mean.
True. I mean, this guy is so odd, but
He is.
I kind of love him for his oddness. You know, he's the guy who
So
put
do
the
I.
paper bag on his head saying, I'm not famous and that sort of shit.
Yeah, he's just he's a true artiste, I think. He's a true thespian.
So we don't even like, do you like begrudge him this like weirdness the other night? I'm like, that's Shia, man. That's our Shia.
No, I can never begrudge him. I'm just always hoping that he gets the help that he needs when things like this happen. You know, he was sober for a long time and it seemed like he was on a right path to people, you know, ostensibly from the outside. So I'm just pulling for the guy, and this does really suck for him.
Well, yeah, because he got broken up with his wife like a year ago.
Right, and didn't that just come out?
It just came out in the mix of all of this.
Up. Yeah.
So maybe he's going through it. He bought a house in New Orleans around that time, so he wanted to get out of LA.
What do you attribute that to? Moving to New Orleans, getting a divorce, moving from Pasadena to New Orleans. Is that like a crisis type of move?
I think you just want to change your whole life when something earth-shattering happens to you.
Maybe.
Like, do you change your haircut or do you move to New Orleans?
When you change your whole life, it doesn't seem like a good thing. What'd you say, Tony?
True. And he wanted to get closer to his dad.
Okay.
That's a nice reason.
That's a nice sentiment.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, hopefully this is the end of his crazy ways, and then it's just like it was a few-day bender.
It seemed like a little bit of a bender over there. I mean, the bender might still be going on. I mean, we just saw him, he's still partying.
As long as it's not like, you know, it seemed alcoholic-ish, like what the shit he was pulling.
It seemed substances were involved, possibly overhydrated at the bar a little bit.
Yeah, so let's chill on that, you know, until next weekend at least.
Okay, yeah, we'll see what happens next weekend.
Zach Bryan's ex, Brianna Chickenfry, she went on Logan Paul's podcast to sound off at her ex, basically saying that he's a narcissist and he chose a carbon copy of her as a dig at her.
Mm-hmm. You know what my big takeaway from this is?
What?
She's very attractive. Have you noticed that?
Chickenfry?
Chickenfry, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very attractive. And she's like cool and down and she's
cool. Yeah.
Like, she could be a big star one day.
I'm a fan. She's kind of already,
yeah, I know.
She's already up there. But the new wife does look, it's a striking resemblance. Maybe it's this picture that this is the only picture I've seen.
Nah, they do. They're both like cute brunettes. But, you know.
They look a lot alike.
Guys have types, so whatever. But she claims actually on the Logan Paul's podcast that he didn't have this type until her. She said that
didn't have the track record.
She's checked his track history of girlfriends and they didn't look like her. It feels like she's kind of like crazy into him still.
It does feel like she's still holding on to some type of, I don't know if she's still like into him, but she's not fully over it, it feels like. You know,
yes.
Talks about him. I know she's like holding a grudge with some other like friend I heard on the podcast. So it seems like she's holding on to it a little bit. My big takeaway from this is, I don't want to divert too much, but she also said on this podcast that she threw a party 3 years ago and Clavicular was the security guard at the bar.
Oh, no way.
3 years ago, which wouldn't make sense because he's 20 now and would have been 17 and a security guard at a bar. And she has a photo of him like being like a little kid, being a security guard at a bar. It doesn't make any sense. So that to me is headlining news. And TMZ gaming streaming space, that's what I really want to dig into.
So just as this aside, tell me who Clavicular is.
So Clavicular is an extremely viral streamer right now. And his whole thing is looks maxing, which is trying to make yourself as attractive as possible.
Right.
So I didn't know we were going to get into
No, that's fine.
But so that's his thing, and he's become extremely viral lately in the streaming space, and just he's out there
mogging. He's
mogging really hard. He did get frame mogged, but we don't need to.
Right.
We don't need to talk about that so much.
Is he a jester? Would you say?
No, I wouldn't call him a jester at all.
Okay, jester maxing.
That is a term. That is a term.
All these new terms, bro. It's so hard.
You got to get the new dictionary, man.
All right, should we move on to our final story?
What do we got?
We got Sweeney and Scooter Braun. Mm-hmm. They were out at a bar here in LA. Ventura. Is Ventura in LA?
No.
Okay.
No. And why are they always in like Orange County and like, I feel like they're in like Fresno. They're in like random places. Just come to LA so we can, I want to run into them at the bar.
Because it looks like they're at kind of a dive bar singing karaoke. And I like that it's not like they're trying to outdo everyone and that sort of like Sydney Sweeney loves being the center of attention no matter where she is. Like, but that's fine. That's fine.
I feel like for as big of a star she is, she doesn't lean into the spotlight as much as other people.
You don't think she leans into the spotlight?
No, not so much. I think that she, like the jeans ad, for example, I don't think that was like calculated. I think she just did a jeans ad and then it went the way it went. Maybe like the marketing team where it was playing 3D chess and they thought it would go crazy like it did. But I think she just kind of goes about what she wants to do, does her ads, acts in her rom-coms or whatever it is, and tries to live her life. I'm a fan of Sydney.
Are you surprised?
And Scooter Braun.
You're a fan of Scooter as well?
Yeah, see, this is where I think you're way off. I think Scooter he's just a stud, man.
You think Scooter Braun's a stud?
Scooter Braun,
he seems lame.
He seems super cool. And
what about him? I mean, he's got money.
He's got money.
That's
and
cool.
He's super successful.
Okay.
And he just he's got aura, man.
The
guy's got aura.
Aura maxing.
Yeah, that's another one. He's aura maxing right now for sure.
Could you see yourself ending up with a girl like Sydney Sweeney?
I think so. What do you think?
I think
Sydney Sweeney and the problem is I don't think she's really my type.
Oh, really?
I don't think that I think that if we did connect, then it would be, I think it would go well. Yeah.
What is your type? Just for all the ladies listening.
You know what? That's a really good question. And that's something I'm working on. I don't really have like a specific type.
Okay, but it's not Sydney Sweeney.
But it's not exactly Sydney Sweeney, no.
Okay,
no,
gotcha. Because, I mean, the way you and me got to know each other was like, you telling me all of your stories from the weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's me
ladies love
attempting
you.
to... Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But it hasn't quite worked out. You know, I'm still single. So if anyone in the comments maybe wants to, you know, give their information.
Reach out desperately.
Yeah, reach out desperately.
I heard you were on the TMZ tour the other day with the Love Island girls trying to get you.
I was, yeah. Branson...
Is that true?
Well, Branson and I, we were on the TMZ tour, and these Love Island girls, they have potential to be, you know, big stars. So, you know.
Oh, is that why?
Yes.
That's why you get your wagon.
So, you know,
on Love Island.
yeah, it could be a good contact to make. So, of course, it would be so irresponsible for me as an employee here to not try to connect with some of these Love Island girls. That would be crazy.
Look, you're on the big come up here at TMZ. I mean, TMZ streaming is a department of one right now. So you are the head of it, but you're also the dunce of it.
Sure.
And but I mean, this is the new world. You know what I mean? You're getting it's called TMZ Gaming, but it's actually streaming as well.
Yeah, it's all under one umbrella.
You could be like the new Harvey of TMZ.
Well, I don't know about that, but I definitely agree with you that it's sort of the next wave of celebrities and of entertainment. So I'm trying to get in there early so that TMZ is in a good position to cover all this stuff and break all the news in the streaming world going forward.
You need to get that like an interview with that Clavicular guy.
I'm desperately trying to get Clavicular, and I will get Clavicular. You know, he did a New York Times thing recently.
That's how
he's like crossing
heard
over.
of him. That's how a lot of people heard of him.
I mean, only Jester's heard of him from that, but he's
Jester. What's a Jester again?
You know, if you have to ask Charlie.
No, I was actually just putting you up. Isn't it someone who acts the fool in the club to get attention?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good description, yeah.
Right. I feel like I'd be a jester if I was in my single days.
No, you mog pretty hard, actually.
I'd be mogging.
Yeah,
Can you have a mogging jester?
It's tough to play both those lanes, I think.
You have to pick one.
Yeah, you kind of got to find your niche.
Wow. Okay, let's read out some of the comments.
Okay, what do we got?
Scroll up slightly, Tony. So we haven't written them down. So Mel says we're starting early today. Yeah, actually we are starting early today because this Branson. So we got this what's it called again? Inside the Ring.
Oh, Inside the Ring. It's like the biggest wrestling podcast, I think.
Yeah,
out there.
He's interviewing someone we need to get out of the studio for.
Some wrestlers, they just have big egos. You got to move everything around for them. It's unbelievable. If any of these wrestlers wants to come at me, by the way, I think I could take them on.
Oh, you want to take them on?
Yeah, it's a challenge.
TMZ Gaming, baby.
Bring it.
Okay, on Shia LaBeouf, CM simply said douche. Well, how do you respond to that?
I think it's more complicated. I think that's sort of a generalization.
He was acting a douche.
He was certainly acting a douche. There's no doubt. And if you just take that snapshot, douche for sure.
Yeah, I think
but
it's
a complicated person.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I'm not calling you a douche. I'm saying you're being a douche. You know when you say that to people?
And that's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair in this case, yeah.
Souls Malone says he takes Mardi Gras seriously. Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of beads on. Why did Shia have beads on? I thought that beads are for the girls.
You know, I don't know the Mardi Gras rules. I think we could fact check that, delve into that. But I thought that everyone just gets beads no matter what. You just throw them on.
Oh, and if you do like a favor for someone, they'll give you their beads. So the girls always do.
And the girls like flash you, and then you
give them beads
or something. I don't know.
It seems like a horrible place to be a girl, Mardi Gras.
It doesn't seem ideal. No.
I mean, to want to go out with your friends.
Yeah.
in Mardi Gras. But for a guy, it does seem like it could be
I
fun.
do want to go at some point. It seems like something I would want to check off the list.
You need to figure out how to get TMZ Gaming in fucking...
TMZ Gaming takes Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Good content.
Next year.
Yeah.
You and Shia.
I would love that.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me, Chris.
Thank you for having me, Charlie.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Goodbye.